Welcome back, everybody. That was a quick intermission because we had a little bit of overtime, but we're back on schedule here for a match with KoopaYuu and BlueChocobo. This one is live. KoopaYuu, if we look at the standings real quick, currently sitting at 2 wins, 2 losses, and so is BlueChocobo. So this is an important match for both runners. Again, the way that we play is 3 15-minute rounds, same levels, just see who can get the most clears. So, Ian, what do you know about both these runners?
I know that they are both very good Mario Maker runners. I know I've seen BlueChocobo a little bit more, and he seems to be really good at the platforming. I don't know much about KoopaYuu though.
Yeah, BlueChocobo will do speed runs for hours. So I've watched him before, and he kind of gets drawn into the rabbit hole and obsessed about some of them. But this is all about speed here. As I say, don't fall in the rabbit hole. He goes to a level called "Don't Fall In."
Very nice.
Is that true, Dimitri? Blue just got partnered today? That's amazing. Good for him.
Oh, good on him. Hell yeah.
KoopaYuu dying right away, and Chocobo taking his first skip on the first level. So he said, no, not water. Not rising and falling water with all these fish. Not gonna do it.
KoopaYuu sticking in it though.
Some fish more lazy than others. That one's a little bit more sprightly with his jump. But KoopaYuu just laughing because he avoided it, but for how much longer? Well, Chocobo on some sort of a platforming speed run, you have to think on your feet.
KoopaYuu going into that little warp box.
He shouldn't have jumped there. It looks scary, but I think he should have stayed on it. I think he had it. But sometimes on bonds you want to jump, but you're safe already. It's tough. KoopaYuu's sticking with this level though. Chocobo taking another death and still sticking with his as well. No clears yet.
The on-off switch platforming can be a little tight sometimes. Looks like Blue just had missed that box at the last second.
Bonds' time platform. Yeah, he got off of it. Why is he doing that? All right, there we go. Run across. Meanwhile, KoopaYuu making a little bit further this time, past the fish. Try and get rid of this creeper. It's a very long creeper, chasing him down. He's gonna get that and get the power up. He decides not to kill it all the way. Just get in
And
that.
BlueChocobo grabbing the, getting the axe and grabbing the clear on that first level. Now trailing ahead by 1. And BlueChocobo, KoopaYuu right behind.
I didn't want Toadette to die at the end. The bonds is taking it towards a saw. But yeah, KoopaYuu tying it up 1 clear piece and getting a world record. 30 seconds or it's free. This is the run Chocobo just did. Any KoopaYuu or Chocobo fans in chat, show us your emote, show your runners their support. So we can have some cheerleaders.
Chocobo on a level with
a
clear condition, but you can't touch the ground. Those levels are always have their difficulties.
This is the one. Oh, never mind. On that kind of troll level, kind of speedrun level, making some quick tight jumps here, staying on the bonds. Unlike Chocobo, he didn't want to. It works out for him.
Well, KoopaYuu looks like he got it first try. Grabbing a second clear. Ooh, BlueChocobo getting that jump. Incredible tight jump.
I know about that one, but he amazed me, and he got the world record in 3 seconds. There's some emotes. Haven't really seen that many today. Good to see him. Under the don't touch the ground level. No clear condition for Chocobo. Just gotta make it through. And a 1-screen puzzle. Oh, he touched the edge of that.
Just barely nicking it.
Oh yeah, so close. Oh no, he hit the on-off, so he has to go back and hit it and wait for the blowy joey, whatever this is called. Good save by not leaning on the spike, grabbing the vine. Making a face of the guys again. Yeah.
Getting a little smooch from that creeper.
A little too close for comfort. Getting the key here. Nice. Not dying. On KoopaYuu's side. Chocobo fighting the flagpole. Going ahead by 2.
It looks like there was a checkpoint that could have been grabbed at some point. I'm not sure how. And a key door. Maybe a true ending.
I wonder why it said EX. Was it supposed to say exit? Or just...
Maybe. Extra? Who knows? I'm not sure.
My X. Going on to a 3-second world record. This is the one that Chocobo cleared a second ago. I think it's the Piranha. Short and sweet.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Making it over.
Yeah.
BlueChocobo getting crushed by a couple thwomps.
So thinking about how to do it. I don't think he's gonna get the world record like Chocobo did, but I think maybe he's looking for...
Looks like he's trying to do the same strat that Chocobo had done, but he's having a little bit more trouble with it. Chocobo grabbing another clear there.
Chocobo goes up by 2 again. And meanwhile, KoopaYuu dies, so... I think he had it for a second, but maybe he moved right a little bit too much.
Oh, there he goes. Grabbing it.
Nice.
Getting that clear. Very nice.
He's behind... No. Did he tie up or is he behind by 1?
He is... I think he's behind by 1.
So, because that was a quick counter then. Good job, stats team. Chocobo was on a 12-second world record level and with a clear conviction. But he's already gotten it. He's just checking ahead with some ground pound canceling strats. This level makes him nervous, and there's his clear. Up by 2 again.
KoopaYuu on that puzzle-solving level now with the Blowy Joey dying to that spike, jumping off that vine, shaking his head.
This one's called Choose Your Speedrun with a little bit less than 30-second world record. See how Chocobo does on it, if he decides to stick with it. It's a speed at the beginning. Let's say Choose Your Adventure. I'm not sure what that meant.
Probably 3 alternate exits with some different platforming.
Well, like
the one above this, the blocks above this door were ice, so I was expecting some ice platforming, but looks like that is not the case.
On off switch almost baited him, but he avoids it. Lord Ragey. It's 3 15-minute rounds. They start with the same level, but they can have up to 3 skips. So some of them do levels faster or have skips. So that's why it looks like they're on different levels right now, but they started with the same levels. They play all the same levels. So far, I had 1 skip for BlueChocobo, and I believe that's it. Oh. KoopaYuu ended up back at the beginning when he went through that door.
Blue having 7 clears now. Still trailing ahead by 2.
I think the door is the answer on KoopaYuu's side, and he's trying to figure out what to do. There's a POW, but he got swamped before he could hit it. So I don't know if he's going to stick with it any longer.
KoopaYuu choosing to skip.
He skipped it. He definitely skipped it. He's like, no more swamp. You can't swamp me any longer.
BlueChocobo now being chased by a thwomp, but getting to that goal in time, not having to worry about it.
Swamp's playing a major part in this series.
I believe Blue has 8 now. 8 clears, even though the score is showing 6.
He's clearing them so fast we can't keep up. But yeah, I think I counted 7 or 8. So if you say 8, I agree. Oh, KoopaYuu didn't ground pound cancel like Blue did. Ended up being sawed. Deciding to start over. Well, BlueChocobo in a sub-world with platforming. Something he excels at. His Mushroom Maggie, it just lost it a second ago.
Looks like a nice... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying he's going to ground pound cancel this time, and he didn't do enough of them, and he still got sawed. He's still going to keep with it, though.
We got BlueChocobo on this nice standard level. Very well designed. Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
I always appreciate a nice standard level.
There's the end. So he goes up by 3. No, 4?
KoopaYuu again.
He just
Speedrun.
can't get the ground pound cancel down that narrow corridor with the side. Like, you can see it right now, what you have to do. By the way, Chocobo got the world record there. But it's difficult to see how many you have to do before the saw comes right back up again, so it's kind of blind. There it is. There's the end.
Finally grabbing that clear.
Kind of shaking his head because he had to do that 4 times. He knows he could have probably done that the first time, but it's blind, so it's tough. But anyway, he gets a clear there, and I think he's behind by 3 now. Well, this is a new level for Chocobo. He decided if he should run across or go in the pipe. He tried the run, but he got spiked a little bit there.
Looks like, yeah, KoopaYuu went through the second door.
Yeah,
got an alternate route.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a different way that Chocobo went. Meanwhile, Chocobo made it through the little place he was trying to get before he got spiked. He chooses this pipe, which doesn't kill him. Thought it might for a second.
KoopaYuu getting through all these levels. This is a really nice on-off switch level. Well designed.
Choose your own adventure. Get it now.
BlueChocobo grabbing that checkpoint. Going through that pipe.
Nice quick thinking for KoopaYuu.
Has to hop on some wigglers. Make sure not to fall off and hit the spikes.
Wigglers are unpredictable when they're in the sky, but pretty predictable on the tracks, except BlueChocobo rushed it, and the wiggler wasn't in place yet, so he missed that jump. This time going in the pipe instead of through that little corridor, but it all leads to the same spot.
Well, these races are about speed. It is important to remember that you have to be patient for some things.
There he is. He's waiting this time. He's hanging out. Knocks the flower off. Uses the wiggler. Gets on over.
KoopaYuu not falling for that little mini troll, as I call him, with that on-off switch. Jumping
Go
over.
back.
Oh, just missing
yeah.
those munchers.
Well,
just hitting those munchers.
his timing was a little. Yeah, his timing was a little off because he went back because he didn't feel like he had enough speed, and that just kind of threw him off, I think.
BlueChocobo just jumping on the edge of that platform to miss those thwomps, jumping over them afterwards.
Is this the third different choose your adventure? No, this is the second one.
Yeah, he's still on the second one.
Yeah, it's just he keeps choosing different ways, maybe, which is interesting because you think he would go the same way. Meanwhile, Chocobo gets his 10th clear already with less than 3 minutes left. Pretty impressive.
Really good round for BlueChocobo.
I didn't know if he would make that jump, but he did. Good job, KoopaYuu. And there's his clear.
Getting to that clear, shaking his head. Seems like he knows he's taking a little bit too much time on the level.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We still have 2 more rounds.
That's true. It's even if you don't do good in the first round, which he's doing fine, it's important not to let it get in your head and be tilted too much. That's something sometimes runners face. But Chocobo, meanwhile, getting his 11th clear. Very impressed.
BlueChocobo, so there's not BlueChocobo, but both of them 2 minutes left.
Didn't mean to say the T word, chat. And I don't mean to use it so early. Tilted. I think Chocobo has 11 clears, by the way. Is that correct?
He is. Yeah, he is at 11 clears.
Died to a spike with a snowball. Got him this time. Said, "How dare you?" There's the 12th clear. Wow, Chocobo on fire right now. Nothing can stop him. And he didn't really use that many skips, so it makes it even more impressive. These are kind of shorter levels compared to some puzzle ones and other ones we've seen.
KoopaYuu on that level that I really, really enjoy the look of.
All the vines hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a Tomb Raider level. About a minute left.
We have an airship level here for BlueChocobo now.
The we've had so far is 14, so Chocobo pretty close. I don't know if I'll get 14.
Jumping off that cannonball. Ooh, missing that jump to that door, having to start the level over.
We'll be getting 9 clears, which is still impressive. It's just Chocobo on fire. Trying to yeet the jump, but I didn't think that would work out there. 30 seconds left.
Doomsday giving one of his fellow competitors props in the chat.
Yep. Blue Chocobo won his first match, lost 2 in a row, and then he won the match last week. So here to make a comeback.
KoopaYuu moving on to a bit of an enemy spam level.
Mm-hmm. Both of these runners have the same amount of wins and losses, by the way.
Ooh,
and
nice little jump through that one block gap.
And doesn't look like any of them will get another clear before time runs out. Blue Chocobo almost made it to the end there, but yeah, Chocobo takes the first set, 12-9. Very impressive. Both runners had high clear rates. Just Chocobo had a little bit faster going through everything. Very impressive. Well, round number 2. What do you think, chat? Will KoopaYuu come back and tie it up? Yeah. Legend of Zelda coming up. Legend of not Zelda.
Great idea for Nintendo to add the Master Sword power-up so we can have custom Zelda dungeons now. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I love it. And a lot of people think that with another update they'll do SM2. But you never know. This first level has a 10% clear rate and about a little less than 15-second world record. So we'll see if they can get a world record on this one. Aw, thanks, Cedar Valley. Appreciate that. Here we go.
Round 2.
Round 2. KoopaYuu choosing to go over. Leads to the same spot, but you save a little bit of time there. Don't see a P-switch, and he jumped. Blue Chocobo did not. He looked for it and he found it. And boos and pokeboos and spikes. Spike got him.
Flying away Koopas. So when there's the finish, Chocobo grabbing his first clear for this round.
KoopaYuu looking for the P-switch. Not down there. Trying again. I wonder if he'll give up or go ahead and look for it. And it was actually right before the jump to the P, which is another, common spot.
Chocobo moving on to the Legend of Zelda level. Just deciding to skip the course.
What? It's my level. No. All right.
I wonder if it was because of the clear time. I didn't see what it was.
Yeah, those can tend to be adventure levels, and it's right there, KoopaYuu. Keep jumping. A little bit more right. There it is. So he should be able to clear this one pretty quickly as well, as long as he doesn't get damaged too much here. Spike, are you gonna get him as well? No.
KoopaYuu getting to that flagpole.
Yep. So Blue Chocobo has a Shelmet, but it's a little bit of a puzzle level, this one. A lot of arrows, a lot of pointing to different things. Decides to start over. So it's almost a one-screen puzzle, just a little bit more to the right, and you can see the goal. And I think the goal is to get a key. If you're gonna do the Link level, do you think? I still didn't get to see the clear time, and he exits as well. We won't get to see
it was a minute 11 for the clear time on that one.
Ah, I see. Blue Chocobo tossed the spiny Shelmet in the air, but it landed on his head and he started over. I guess he didn't want to do that. Something else. I was on the same level now, same amount of clears, and same amount of skips. Okay. Mystified as well, Minish Ian. Can't wait to see it. And was that a skip from Blue Chocobo?
Both of them, I think.
Both of them?
Yeah.
We're talking about SM2 with the chat. Here we go, same level again. Both have 2 skips, so 1 skip left each. Pretty early skip usage this time. Last time they both only used 1 each. And here comes a Meowser.
That was a little bit longer than last time. But neither one has as many clears as they did. As far as they are into this round.
Bowser is persistent. You haven't gotten a Firefly yet. Maybe it's further up.
Level seems pretty linear and straightforward, although a little bit chaotic as well.
Will got the checkpoint, and KoopaYuu's right behind him. Pretty neck and neck here. Still haven't found a Firefly. Still making their way up. Linear platform. I don't know what you want to call this. KoopaYuu loses his well, they both lose their mushroom. Still haven't found that Firefly. And KoopaYuu skips it. That's his third skip, folks. A little less than 11 minutes left. No more skips for him.
Forcing himself through the rest of this gauntlet of levels he's about to approach now.
And to skip this early, like I would save at least one for at least the last 5 minutes, because you never know if you're gonna get a DGR troll level or a puzzle solving level, which takes some time. They're still doable, but this is all about speed here. So far so good, getting the key and going to the key door.
Chad's saying Metroid levels would be awesome. I'd have to agree on that one.
Oh yeah, if they add Link, they gotta add Metroid. Came around the same time.
Grabbing that P-switch to get that key. Chocobo getting another clear.
We could have also broken the bricks, I think, but still haven't found the boom boom, so the clear condition hasn't been met. By the way, chat, was that a skip by Chocobo? Or did he reach the end?
No, he reached the end.
He did? Okay,
yeah.
Great. So he still has a skip left. Oh, I see his clear rate went up. Both in the same level, but Chocobo ahead by 1. Last time we had a very high clear count, and here a third of the way through, only 1 and 2.
A lot longer, a lot less straightforward, a lot more chaotic.
Yeah, sometimes you get a bunch of speed runs in a row, and then sometimes you just get, clear conditions and boss fights.
KoopaYuu real upset about that death there after fighting both of those boom booms.
Yeah, it was close. But he has to fight him now. So.
Grabbing the key before going to the fight. Good call.
Lost his cat suit, but should be able to finish these guys off. They're stuck on each side. Yeah. Kitty.
Ooh, KoopaYuu, little ahead of there on the timing.
Yeah, I
getting damage. He's listening. Don't let him hear us.
I'm sorry. I jinxed him. I totally jinxed him. Alright, so BlueChocobo has a clear condition and a key. He should be... he lost his mushroom, but he should be able to get to the end here pretty quickly. Same with KoopaYuu, who's still big. No, now he's small.
BlueChocobo getting almost soft-locking himself on the side there. I was just waiting for the P-switch.
Oh yeah, lucky. And both of them go through the door almost at the same time. Gotta go through these creepers, and there's the end. Wow. Almost frame perfect, people. 2 Toadettes. 1 a cat, 1 not. Look at this.
I cannot tell the difference in time for those two. It looked like that might have been the same frame, to be honest with you.
No, it was like they planned that dance. That was cool. But again, Chocobo's still up by 1. So Chocobo has an advantage because he's up by 1 and he still has a skip left. So it's still less than 8 minutes left. Still got some time here. About halfway through. Ah, the Propeller Feller.
Propellers are interesting because it completely negates your spin jumps on top of a lot of enemies, but you get that massive little jump boost as well.
KoopaYuu didn't get it, but BlueChocobo did because he did a triple jump and a wall jump and then used his propeller. So don't want to lose it here within all these spikes. Very accurate. Just follow the coins.
KoopaYuu having a lot of trouble getting over that first jump there. Chocobo taking some damage.
Yeah, luckily the the level creator was friendly and gave him this pipe here. You
Dan
could choose to go back down and get to the floor.
BlueChocobo decided to damage boost through those spike jumps. Good call, using those iframes.
Looking for a feller. So far, just finding a firefly, but that might be all he needs from now on.
KoopaYuu looks like deciding to take a penalty there.
Hey, skip.
Yeah.
That's his 4th skip. So, you know, he's already behind by 1, now he's behind by 2. Do you know that, do you think?
Chocobo getting another yeah, we got confirmation from Doomsday. But Chocobo getting another clear just then.
I meant, do you think KoopaYuu know that was his 4th skip? And he just didn't want to do that level anymore?
Yeah, it seemed like he was pretty frustrated about not being able to get over that jump.
Yeah, maybe he didn't know about the wall jump that BlueChocobo pulled off. He did a triple jump to wall jump to spinner. It's pretty impressive.
KoopaYuu accidentally exiting out of that level and reassuring us, no, he is not going for a 5th skip.
BlueChocobo is on the same level. These are blind jumps when you go back down, so he's fallen a couple times and restarted. So we'll see how KoopaYuu handles it. Way it clear, as you guys can see, he used to have 2, so it's already been accounted for. There's another blind jump.
Chocobo did a quick pause buffer there to check for the jumps.
Alright. Oh boy, he went a little bit too far left on that one, but can he save it on this? Oh, he's choosing to ignore it and goes just right.
Looks like he's just scouting out the rest of the level.
I see.
Trying to gain that lore.
Not much to... Okay, there's the blocks. You making sure he's staying on the blocks. He missed the platform above, choosing not to explore, but starting over. Same with BlueChocobo. And start over. He could have went back, but I think it's probably faster just to start over. Oh, he made it, but he went a little bit off the edge and decided to start over again. BlueChocobo still has 1 skip left, by the way, but I think he thinks he can... if he stops falling off that, no, that's his 3rd skip.
Decides to use it.
Doom says there's cheese. I'd like to know where, Doom. Where do you see the cheese? And what kind is it? Is it Munster? Swiss?
I hope it's cheddar.
Oh, what kind of cheddar? Just mild. It's a cheese factory in my town. I always get free samples. You don't know where. But why did you say there's cheese, Doom? Yes. Alright, KoopaYuu's still on this level. Not fallen yet. So there's a coin telling him where to jump, and there's the flag. So he did finish while BlueChocobo skipped. So that puts him at 2. BlueChocobo about to hit this. Nope. Commentators curse. He went too far back on the creeper. It was still moving, so it was hard to tell where to land. But you could see the flagpole, so he's probably gonna stick with it. It's moving again. When those are moving, it's hard to tell where you should jump and land. I mean, there's an arrow, but...
Chocobo doing a good call to ground pound on that creeper to get it out of its way.
Yep.
Nice duck under that one.
Yeah, here's where you died last time, so you can get the timing. There we go.
KoopaYuu doing the same ground pound, I think. Oh, and getting hit by that one while Chocobo grabs another clear.
Yep. So that puts him up 5-2 with a little less than 3 minutes left. Low clear rate, but he's got a pretty good lead here.
Grabbing the world record on that course too.
Oh, global records. I don't know what that says, but it says you have to defeat 3 munchers. So, you know, fire can't affect them. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he gets to kill them.
KoopaYuu just got hit by a creeper on that one. Came out little behind, so it hit him on his way to the platform.
And his face said it all. He just died again. It's tough go around this time.
KoopaYuu making great time, or sorry, BlueChocobo making great time on this level. Looks like you might have to grab all the coins though. He does have the clear condition. All these red coins seem to be in the path, so maybe the last one will be a little bit out of the way to make it more difficult.
Let's get a few more. Haven't seen them yet, but got about a minute left to find them. How do you got those munchies out of the way right away? Might not even need the coins. Half the time you don't.
The only reason I think you do is because they were in the way, like, pretty naturally on the whole path, so...
Yeah, a lot of times runners skip them. Oh, that one's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Meanwhile, KoopaYuu's still trying to get past these creepers. Getting further each time, but like I said, it's hard to tell where to land sometimes. Oh, he didn't duck there. In his face. It was almost like the muncher, or sorry, the creeper munched him.
BlueChocobo decided to damage boost through that saw, and just making great time on all of that. Oh, he did have to get all of the red coins.
So 20 seconds left to spare, so not bad.
Chocobo just hitting the tip of the lips of those creepers and grabbing a death.
That's tough.
We're now at 6-2 for the score. BlueChocobo in the lead.
I have a bad record with creepers. Ducking there. I think he thinks he can maybe jump in enough time to get it when it goes back out left, but it's not been working out.
BlueChocobo did get right under that creeper.
It does.
Doing it.
Like first time, but KoopaYuu choosing to try and jump in enough time. It's just not working. He has to stick with it though. He's already taken 4 clears. Sorry, skips. Just see when he makes this jump this time if he's gonna duck. Or if he's gonna try and jump again. It's right here. He jumped. He needed that. Not bad. That's a reset door. Missed it. It's all about timing with this one. He skipped it.
Nah, time.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't even look at the time. So sorry.
I don't know if Chocobo...
Why would he do that? World record for Chocobo. I don't know if that was in enough time, but he does take match 2 with his clear count. Looks like KoopaYuu might need a break for a second. Gets up and stretches. Gets his bearings. Yeah, he needs a minute. No problem. We'll take a little break here and ask chat. How do you think round 3 will go? And have you guys been to these streamers' pages before? What's something that you think that they excel in? What should we should be looking out for? Yeah, I really only know BlueChocobo, but I have seen KoopaYuu on the GSA network, of all places. So I really haven't been to his stream, but yeah, he's a competitor. He's just having a rough day. You never know. He might take round 3.
Both competitors doing their best, though. Trying real hard. It looks like KoopaYuu could have done a lot better if he had just taken his time a little bit more, especially on that last level.
For sure. Q-Dad, Buka is not playing yet.
Again, it's about speed, but patience is key.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like certain players rush things. I'm not talking about just now, but just in general. And when they do that, they die multiple times or have to come back a few times, and as a result, they could have just gone slower and gotten the first clear the first time. So, all right, setting up for round number 3 here. 10-second clear rate, about a little less than 5%. Little breather, and KoopaYuu's back in action, looking for the right one. Was it the one that I read off not the right one? No, it is. He's just looking for it. It's gotta be a little disheartening to start a new round and having to go through all the levels you didn't even get to see yet. But another chance here in round number 3. Just get his composure and make it a good match.
All right, and it looks like we are starting round 3. Oh, KoopaYuu's hit his... Okay. A little late.
I don't know what that says, but I remember it was a 10-second clear rate. So maybe there's some cheese. Interesting. Another creeper.
Looks like they
Just
have
can't
to
get away
wait.
for a lot of stuff going on here.
Chocobo taking some damage boosts after looks like he found a power up somewhere.
Oh my goodness, 3 Meowsers. Big and small. And it looks like a pom-pom's coming in. Where's you probably shouldn't use that damage boost. Like, where is the alright, he decides to start over. Say, where's the power-ups?
Ooh,
Alright, both start over
KoopaYuu,
around the same time.
great start there for that level.
It doesn't look like you actually have to kill any of these guys. So if you could just damage boost through these Meowsers this time. And get to the flag. Nice. Dance. Meanwhile, still trying to get past the Boom Booms to get to the Meowsers and Pom Poms. There's 3. Don't know if you've seen them yet. He probably hasn't because his face looked a little shocked.
KoopaYuu has also not found the power up yet.
He has a checkpoint. There's a power. I don't know if he's gonna fight them or damage boost through. There he goes, right to the end. Tied it up. Meanwhile, BlueChocobo dies into some spikes, but decides to keep with it and start over.
Another on-off switch level.
A little 20-second speed run. Oh,
These on-off switch levels are always interesting. They tend to really keep you on your toes.
yeah, didn't quite have the speed to get to that on-off above and jump at the right time. Not that time.
KoopaYuu missing that on-off switch right there. Having to start over the level. BlueChocobo dying to a spike, as well as KoopaYuu.
Yeah, between the on-off switch and the spikes. So he almost had it that time. He hit the cannonball and got over the swamp, but then he hit his head on the spikes. KoopaYuu hitting the on-off switch, but hitting the spikes below as a result. It has to be done in one motion. He had paused a little bit there. Both of them sticking with this level because it is a quick level, but I would only give each of them a few more chances. I think.
Looks like Chocobo just skipped.
Oh, yeah, skipped. Right when I was looking at the other side, but I saw the screen change.
KoopaYuu decided to stick with it though. Maybe saving his skips for later on. That seemed to have been his downfall last round.
Actually made it further than Chocobo, so it's only 5 seconds left. The end's got to be close. It is.
And there it is. Now pulling
He's
ahead by
this
1.
time. Yeah, impressive. He only took a couple tries, so. Okay. Sorry, chat. Cheer on KoopaYuu. He needs a little bit of moral support right now. He's ahead now, so change things in his confidence level. Because he has the skills, it just sometimes, I don't know, these competitions are so fierce, you know? To have everybody watching you. I'm on the same level now. KoopaYuu up by 1. And still has all the skips.
Another on-off switch level. Or at least part of the level.
A bunch of swamps, on-offs, and creepers in this series. I'm down, but no way to get there yet. Maybe there's bombs coming out? Thing in the frozen world. There's a lava world.
We have some falling ice blocks too.
That?
And some pokies,
Maybe.
climbing walls.
As a counter in this one. So what are we supposed to do here? Thank you, Beauty Nerd, for subscribing.
Oh, the fireballs were supposed to destroy that, it looks like.
So you just had to wait it out. There's stuff going on off screen. Again, I don't have the game audio. I just see things flying. All the arrows still on Chocobo's side, pointing to the axe. Getting there before Bullet William.
Looks like KoopaYuu has made some progress though, getting there.
He's right behind him. Right now it's tied up, but he's almost to the end here. Well, moving on to a 35-second world record, 8% clear level. There's something about Yoshi. There is a clear condition. The 35-second shouldn't take too long for BlueChocobo. He's got to find Yoshi first, though. And there's a cape. That'll be helpful.
Sometimes playing these levels, you forget that there's even a clear condition, and you just want to go and scout out to find the end first before you get have to figure out where that clear condition is. Both of those.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, he's so he's found this like mirrored thing now. The mirrored worlds where one's frozen and he goes through the pipe and then he's on the other side. So going back through the pipe to figure out this puzzle that took BlueChocobo and me a minute. There comes a fireball.
BlueChocobo finding the end of that level that he was on, but now he just has to search for that Yoshi, thinking it might be in one of these blocks.
He has to fly up to get it. Losing his cape though. You should be able to get the clear here fairly quickly. Almost there. Well, BlueChocobo taking out some spinies, still looking for Yosh. And KoopaYuu takes an axe, so he goes up 1 win again. Nice.
KoopaYuu with still 3 skips, I believe, and Chocobo with 2 left.
Didn't know if Chocobo was gonna start over there, because he still can't find Yoshi. He found a pipe, but I think he needs the cape to get up there, so probably just starting over just to get it. Boy, lots of enemies around him right now. Out, so maybe he's gonna fly up there.
KoopaYuu grabbing a shell, but dying to that flying Koopa, laughing about it himself.
That flying Koopa had some major jukes there to avoid him with that shell. There, but gets hammered.
Oh, Chocobo finding the Yoshi.
I see him laugh about it though, just kind of.
Now has to go through the entire level with the Yoshi.
Where's Yoshi? I didn't get to see.
He found him in a pipe, yeah.
Nice. Heck, Yoshi. I need you.
Grabbing another cape. Hoping to fly above the level to avoid most of these enemies.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a vine there. I think it's just to get that coin though.
Yeah. BlueChocobo found that earlier as well.
KoopaYuu hasn't found Yoshi yet. I don't know if he's going to stick with this much longer. He still has all 3 clears with a little less than 7 minutes left. I would consider skipping it at this point. With a clear condition and pretty much a hide and seek. Because there's the end. And he's like, where's Yoshi? Still looking for him. Nope. He's going to keep looking for him. He'll be around here somewhere.
Levels where you have to find something hidden with little to no indication are levels that feel like maybe a skip should be used, but both competitors deciding to stick it out on this one. Chocobo grabbing that clear.
Yep, it worked out for Chocobo. Once he found the Yoshi, he knew where the end was already because he'd scoped it out. Is this where the Yoshi was?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, there he is.
All right,
hanging out.
All right, so he'll probably stick with it to the end too, and maybe get ahead by 1 again. A little less than 6 minutes left for our competitors. The star is running out, so he doesn't want to lose Yoshi. So many enemies right here. Oh no!
But Yoshi running to the right to the level, so he doesn't have to backtrack to go get him.
That was helpful of him. Just deciding to gobble them all up. Oh, he gobbled a firefly. Helpful. I can get rid of him quicker. Meanwhile, BlueChocobo in a lava level. Did he get soft like he didn't? Lots of doors here to pick from. Decides to go through that one. Meanwhile, KoopaYuu almost at the end here. A little bit further.
Looks like that was just ended up being a reset door.
See? Got some cranes here, and there's the end for KoopaYuu, who pulls ahead by 1 with a little more than 5 minutes left.
Still 3 skips to use. Oh, and Chocobo running out of time there.
Yep, the end too. But now that he knows the lore, he should be able to get through it quicker. Pretty tight timer, about 40 seconds.
KoopaYuu on a Super Mario Brothers 3 vertical level.
These are always, it seems easy at first, and it gets tougher. As
Grabbing a shell, it looks like by accident, but certainly going to help him out a little bit here.
you get squeezed, you don't want to get bullets, you don't want to get enemies, because some of these things are power-ups, too. And, they look alike.
Choosing the right path. Hopefully it is the right path. Chocobo grabbing another clear. Now it's tied up.
Yep. Could be a little ahead as far as lore and skips, but it is tied up. The key. Oh, I knew he was going to be on that top. I know. So close. The end was right there. You saw it. I didn't jump quite high enough. Patience again.
Let's see if KoopaYuu can grab another Shaman by accident this round. Oh, he did. He was planning for it that time and then loses it immediately.
It helped him. He's still big. Meanwhile, BlueChocobo in an on-off level. Did he use a skip again? Because he should be on the same level, right?
Oh, did he? I must have missed that.
Oh, no. I just don't recognize this level he's on, and I thought KoopaYuu was ahead.
I think he was just switching the levels. I could be wrong, though.
There's the end for BlueChocobo, who pulls ahead by 1. KoopaYuu got the key. Hope he doesn't hit anything on the way down here, because he missed going in the pipe with the key. And if he would have went in the bottom, he could have came back to the beginning, but lots of hazards in the way there.
So this level, you not only have to survive your way up, but you have to survive your way back down, it seems.
Yeah, there is a pipe, but I don't know if you can go in it or not. So it'd be good to try and keep your power-ups as long as possible, or skip, as BlueChocobo has gotten 2 levels in a row fairly quickly and pulled ahead by 2.
I know there is a key door out at the start of the level, so I think that they lead to each other because it's on the other half of that big wall that there was.
I saw. Okay, so he's kept his mushroom this time, and he's gonna grab this key at the top and maybe try and get back to this red pipe. Which, no, it's just a power-up, you're right. Will he be able to make the drop to the ground? Because he lost the mushroom.
Some pause buffering would be sure to help there, but he decides to go for a skip instead.
So, 1 skip each.
Chocobo at 6 clears. He did clear that level. It was no skip.
A little more than 2 minutes left. Chocobo up by 2. But, these are the 2 levels that Chocobo cleared pretty quickly, so... Well, speedrun levels. We'll see if he can get them as well. A couple of tries.
Good Chocobo. Oh, should have spin jumped off that, but ends up just having a damage boost for a second at the Bowser about to get to the axe.
Let's see if he can wait for him to jump. Oh, he got a power up. How nice. There he goes.
Good call deciding to damage boost there. Chocobo grabbing another clear.
Both these runners were tied about the halfway point, but Chocobo's pulling ahead here. Based on KoopaYuu's persistence, I guess, on trying to get through that Yoshi level.
KoopaYuu running out of time on that one. Having to start over.
Decides to give it another go. About a minute left. It's an on-off switch. Knows what to do now.
Chocobo down to a spike on this speedrun level.
There's about 15 seconds left on KoopaYuu's side. See if he can get one more clear here. Doesn't have to kill Baby Bowser there. Or these boom booms. Just has to make it to the axe right here.
And
nice.
Slipping right under all those enemies. And Chocobo also grabbing a clear at the same time.
So there's about 20 seconds left. I don't know if KoopaYuu can make up those 2 clears in enough time. He was ahead for about half the race, and then he's got stuck on that level. BlueChocobo skipped it, and he still has 2 skips left. So, interesting to ask him about that.
Both players still have 2 skips as well.
Yeah. Call me Nader to subscribe. Appreciate that, Call me Nader. Welcome to the GSA. And that should do it for round 3. Just like the last round, it's a clean sweep for BlueChocobo. Pretty close on the last round, but a little bit of difference makers. Looks like we're gonna have BlueChocobo for an interview. KoopaYuu needs to do something, so we're just gonna be able to talk to BlueChocobo. Good games for both runners, and just give us a moment to set up. Do you have any questions in chat for our runners?
Great game from both runners.
Absolutely. It was those were tough levels, and even though they were low clear rates, the last 2 matches, the first one was pretty high. Just a few more for BlueChocobo.
Oh.
Higher.
Hello there.
How's it going?
Hey, BlueChocobo, how you doing? How's your day?
Doing pretty good.
I just watched an amazing race between you guys. It was pretty neck and neck for a lot of the races, but I think that maybe your usage of skips on some of the tougher levels put you ahead towards the end of each race. So good job on your clean sweep. What's a level that stuck out to you, and why did you skip or not skip it?
The 22nd level that I didn't even know what it wanted me to do there. Like, you needed to hit the on and off switch and also jump off the cannonball. And that level made no sense with that setup. So I spent probably way too long on that, but I eventually skipped it.
Actually, KoopaYuu actually cleared that one quicker than you, and he was ahead in the 3rd round for most of the race, but it was the Yoshi clear condition level that he spent the most time on after that, which made you pull ahead, which you actually got that finish. So.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just goes to show, how everybody plays it different. For me, that level was pretty weird, and apparently he cruised through it. And then the Yoshi one was really weird. Like, I was tempted to skip, but I saw there was a pipe up there. So I went into the pipe, and thankfully Yoshi was right there. Otherwise, I was probably going to be out of that one too.
The first round, you got, I forget it was 12 or 13, but the most we've ever gotten is 14. I thought you were on pace to get that. It was pretty impressive. Ian, do you have any questions for BlueChocobo?
After having a first round like you had, where you just had so many clears, just one after the other, what is it like going into the next 2 rounds? Do you have do you feel like you have it in the bag at that point, or do you still have a game plan? Almost?
No, I don't think you can count out any racer in any match, so I definitely didn't think I had it in the bag. I know KoopaYuu's put up some pretty good numbers before. So all I was thinking was, I don't really play the racer, I play myself. If I feel like I did pretty good that round, then I can't really be, too worried about the results.
Right.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, no more questions? Go ahead.
When you said you were tempted to skip that Yoshi level, when it comes to levels where you have to find something and it seems kind of arbitrary, what makes you want to stick it out as opposed to just skipping?
Well, that one was a 35-second world record, and so the solution had to be, if you could find the solution, the level was quick. And I just happened to find that pipe, and he was right there on the other side waiting for me.
Awesome.
Great job today. Taking a clean sweep and putting one more win on your record. And congratulations on making partner.
Thank you.
Yeah. So see you next time.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So stick around, chat. The next race is Bismuth versus IPK. It's going to be a good one. And stay tuned for a little promotion for Pace coming up in Maryland in May. This is Not Zelda. This is my last commentary for today. But Not Zelda signing off for now.
I am Ian. I'll be back at 10, but I am signing off for now as well.
Stick around. See ya.
They are synced now. Do whatever! In the lead again.
Wow. outside for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it moving. Oh no, the Cheese falls!